Students at the University of Mississippi, Rebel Nation, Ole Miss family, welcome to this week's special edition of the Fireside Chat, joined by head football coach and my friend, Lane Kiffin. Coach, thank you.
Thanks for having me. Excited to be here, guys.
Yeah. Fun fact here, you're the second most requested visitor ever in the history of the Fireside Chat.
Like at Ole Miss or ever?
Ever.
At all the different places?
Ever. Only behind Snoop Dogg.
So pretty cool.
Yeah, Snoop's from Mississippi. Did you know that?
I probably should have.
Yeah.
I didn't.
So once again, Snoop.
See, you already know more stuff than me in year one.
Yeah. Elvis was born here.
I got that at about year 2 on the road because I screwed that one up.
Yep. Hey, another fun fact, the last time...
But you can see why I screwed that up. Like the Memphis thing.
That's confusing.
You go there and like Elvis and you don't know he's from Mississippi, so I said that and they really didn't like that.
Yeah, no doubt. It's confusing.
Yeah.
Hey, the last time we had a football coach on the Fireside, there was a friend of mine. The next season, he was in the college football playoff. No pressure.
Positive?
Yeah. Hey, I haven't seen you much. I've been busy.
Yeah.
But congratulations, 11 wins, Peach Bowl. Everybody in town's so proud of you, man. I know you're proud of the team. How'd you get it done?
It was a really cool group of players, and as you know, that's not always the case. Just because you put together a good roster doesn't mean they're going to be a good team. And they just really gelled together, and they were really neat to coach, and now a lot of them decided to come back, and they were just really unselfish, which was really refreshing nowadays to have.
Yeah, especially today. Portal, name, and likeness. Yeah. They were fun to watch, man. Congrats again. The Fireside Chat here is our direct line of communication with the group that's more important than anything, our student body. Students, thank you for supporting us so far. We got a huge home game, 2-game stand coming up Saturday, 2:30. 2 nationally ranked top 25 teams coming into Oxford. We need your help. We appreciate all your attendance to this point. Look forward to seeing you these next 2 days. Coaches, we speak to the students each week or each month. We always try to share some books. I think the most successful people read. I know you're a big reader. My book of the week is a Coach K book, kind of an autobiography. One of the smartest, not only basketball coaches, but men our country's ever had. I've learned a lot from this book. What are you reading right now?
I'm about to read that one if you're giving it to me. I've been in a slow reading part of the year right now. The portal's kind of stopped my reading, but as it slows down here, I'll get back to reading.
Yeah. 2 kids, Coach?
3.
3.
3. Yes.
I like your son.
You've met 2.
Yeah,
There's
Knox.
3 of them. Yeah.
I like Knox.
Yeah, Knox is throwing the ball around, playing quarterback. Loves coming out here. Landry is a freshman here, and Presley is a junior at Mater Dei.
Which one do you like best?
Depends, which day and how they're being, that day. So it kind of moves around a lot.
Which one gives you the best birthday presents?
Landry, because she lives here basically with me, so I feel like she's pretty smart to figure out, like, hey, I'm going to get something back really quick.
Yeah.
So I would say Landry.
Is Knox a baller too? Is it all football?
He tries a little bit of basketball. He's kind of a late grower. Hit a growth spurt here, so but he's awesome to have around.
Lock in, 1 series.
Coach, what do you think about Pete, your defensive coordinator? What do you think about his hair?
It's funny you say that. Yesterday in the meeting, which I was not in, it was defensive meeting, I was told my dad got on him. And he's like, hey, what is the deal with your hair? He's like, it's all over the place, and so he was actually getting on him, kind of like, mentor leadership at 83. Yep. Actually turns 84 next week. But he was born on leap year, so he actually turns 21, he'll tell you. He's only 21 years old. Yes, he is a ball coach. Still comes to work every day.
You think Pete would shave his head bald to win the SEC?
Yeah, Pete's very competitive. That's an easy one.
Yeah, I'll say this. Myself and everybody on our coaching staff with basketball, we'll shave our heads too, along with Pete, when we win the SEC this fall. No pressure.
Okay, yeah. Should be easy. I mean, we've won it in 1963 is the last time, and now there's 2 more teams, Oklahoma and Texas, and 4 more teams since back then.
Yeah, 2 decent football teams too.
Yeah.
What about, what do you do in your spare time? The fishing deal. Is that a like, a love, or an addiction?
I would say that's a high like. I mean, it's right there in love, but I thought of this the other day because we went out offshore with this great guide that I've known forever, and so, like, you catch him nonstop. And then we were just messing around inshore. There was some wind, so like we were just kind of throwing some lures. And I was like, I don't think I love it, because like the people that love it, they would sit there and like fish for hours to like wait for a bite. And I'm not patient enough. So I'm very spoiled when it comes to fishing by being in great places with great guides, kind of like great players, like 5-star guide, 5-star players. So I would not say I'm as passionate as some people.
Yeah. I'm a big movie guy.
Okay.
Not so much during the season, but I enjoy movies much more than like TV shows. I don't understand the whole Netflix, Hulu, and all that stuff, but I like the old school movie.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Shawshank Redemption.
It's a good one, man.
Yeah.
Do you really mean that, or do you just say that because of the Ole Miss Morgan Freeman deal?
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
See, like you're smart. That way, like you're quicker thinker than I am. I didn't even put that together. I just always liked that Andy Dufresne and his patience.
And that last scene.
And how unselfish he was that he gave the beers to the other guys.
Yeah, he was a winner.
Yeah.
He got it. Mm-hmm. How about that last scene when he's walking across that beach and he sees his buddy on the boat?
Yeah.
Goosebumps, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Goosebumps. I saw Wedding Crashers the other day for about the 10th, 12th time.
A little different movie.
Yeah.
It's Hot Route! What is Hot Route? Will you just go stand on the other side, please?
We had nothing we do with the students here at the Fireside Chat if you try to give them real advice. They have people in their lives that give them what I call kind of the fluff advice.
Sure.
But we try to speak right to them, Mm-hmm. If you could tell the students something that you know now that you didn't know then, back in those days, real talk,
Yeah.
what would you tell the Ole Miss students?
Slow down. You're young, you want to make every decision so fast. I did. Like, I got to make every decision so fast. I got to have this, I got to have this. And actually, one of our young coaches was making a decision the other day. And I told him, hey, like, you're not even enjoying the process. You're just looking at the outcome. And I see that in Knox, and I was like that. Like, how many rings can you get? How many trophies? You have the Peach Bowl trophy. And now that I'm older, I'm like, okay, it's not about the Peach Bowl trophy holding up. It's about all the stuff that happened in the year, the cool memories and experience with the players. That's what it's about. So until you slow down, you can't really figure that out.
That's real talk. Ole Miss students, soak it up. Do you like peaches?
Peaches? All right. Can't say I really go buy peaches.
Yeah. Whataburger had a peach milkshake a few years ago. Big fan. Big fan.
I can see you at the drive-thrus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we're both blessed.
Or the Sonic deal where you pull up there and they come serve you and stuff.
I like Sonic.
Yeah, I can see that. My kids go to whenever, every Friday night, they're like, we're going to Sonic. And half the time they're getting waters because they say the water is so good at Sonic.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
They got great ice.
Maybe that's it.
There's no doubt about that.
Maybe that's what it is.
Are you a tater tot guy or French fry?
Yeah. I tried this diet thing starting a while ago, so I really don't get to have those. But I actually liked both of them.
Yeah, you do look great, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's the secret on that?
Discipline. Just had this conversation with one of our linemen today. He wants to lose 30 pounds. And I'm like, it's not just going to run. It's a discipline in all areas, not just in one area. And the eating's the hardest part.
Yeah, speaking of eating, we're blessed to live in Oxford, Mississippi.
Yeah.
This town's special. I know it's hard to pick one, but if you had to just pick one off the top of your head, what's a great eatery here in Oxford?
Yeah, I really can't do that. We got so many places here that are great places and people that and then if I do one, then the other guy's gonna be mad that runs that place. So, I can't really just pick one.
Yeah, I respect that.
So many great ones,
I went to Phillips Grocery the other night because everybody was telling me about the hamburger. But when I got there, they had a hot dog on the menu. I went with it.
Okay.
Hot dog, chili cheese, mustard. Shout out to Phillips Grocery and the hot dog. Ole Miss students, go check that out. Actually, if you come...
That wouldn't be really big on the diet thing we were talking about.
Yeah, but you said it's slow down, enjoy life.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of conflicting messages.
Yeah. Ole Miss students, come to the next 2 basketball games. Come by the office. Ask for Coach Al Pinkins. Give Al your word eye to eye that you came to both games. We'll believe you. Honor system. And Al Pinkins will buy you a hot dog from Phillips Grocery this week.
You're good at this.
Yeah. Coach, what
I can see why now you feel the stadium.
I appreciate that.
I went to the arena the other
Yeah.
week. Place was rocking.
I appreciate that. You know how we've got it done is the student body. Students have been great. It all started here, actually in the spring, watching how the student body supported baseball. That was special.
Yeah.
And then certainly your games, you absolutely have a home field advantage. Don't you agree?
Yeah, we didn't lose at home last year, and wasn't because of coaching. It was because of the fans, and especially the students, and that end zone right there, people hardly ever scoring.
Pass is going to be deflected and incomplete.
It's
There
over.
is no flag. Ole Miss
It's over.
has won over LSU.
What's it called, like late in a football game, the 2-minute drill?
Yeah.
Seems like every time I watch your teams play, not only here at Ole Miss, but other spots as well, 2-minute drill, it's almost just like count it. You ever thought about just maybe starting the game, the 2-minute drill?
Well, that's what we do.
You do?
It'd be like, I don't know a lot of basketball, but let me try to, 40 minutes of hell, or 60 minutes of hell, whatever it was, Arkansas way
40.
back when. Okay. It would be like that, like pressing the whole game, run and shoot, like Tark.
Yeah.
That's how we play. We basically we start the game in 2 minutes. That's why we don't huddle.
Yeah, I like that. Got to be in great shape to play for you.
Yeah, they do. It's a different animal playing in this offense.
Who's your strength coach?
Savage, Nick Savage does a great job. Was actually at that other school years ago with Dan Mullen, and then was at Florida, and then we got him here and doing a great job.
Yeah. Shout out to Coach here, doing a really good job. Coach, in conclusion here, the Fireside Chat, unbelievable venue. How's the Fire treating you?
Good.
You good?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
So what's on the horizon here, Ole Miss football? I know we got softball going on now, baseball, women's basketball. It's doing great as always. What is your team doing right now? What's the next 30 to 60 days look like?
Yeah, they got workouts. We throw it around with them a little bit. And then spring ball starts where they have 15 practices and that you're allowed to have. We kind of tone down, not do as much as we used to keep the guys fresh for the fall. But still a lot of work to do because so many new guys.
Yeah. Tell Knox I said what's up.
I will.
So, Ole Miss students, 2 games coming up, home games, big games, top 25 opponents. We need your help. We want your help. We appreciate everything you've done for us to this point of the season. We'll see everybody at the Pavilion at 2:30 Saturday. Doors open 2 hours early. Just want to thank you again. Bring the heat, bring the juice. Juice, how's Juice doing?
It's Juice's birthday today.
Birthday.
2/22/22, 2 years old.
2 years old, Juice.
Yeah.
We all see the discipline, Juice.
Yeah.
What's Juice like behind the scenes?
Probably what you would expect, not disciplined.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like the bad parenting thing. Like he does great during the day. He's got the trainer, everything, and then like comes home and Landry like feeds him off the table, like does all the stuff you're not supposed to do. So we kind of call it, behavior by where he's at, locational behavior. So what you see out here is one thing, but then if you came to the house, you see something different.
So everybody kind of loves the way he comes out and gets the tea.
Yeah.
Look at that long strider, good burst, change of direction, scoops the ball up, and takes it to the sideline.
Well, what else does he have in his bag of tricks? What's his second guy? Like, if he was on the old school David Letterman show tonight,
Yeah.
what would you bring to the table?
Well, he's like a world-class hunting dog. So like his grandfather and great-grandfather on magazines, like he's a Manning of hunting dogs, like
Wow.
for a quarterback. So, which was crazy to see because we just kind of know like Slappy Juice around the house, like
Slappy.
yeah. I was gonna say something else, but
I like that word.
So we go out to these ponds and everything with this trainer one day, and we're like, what the heck? Like we can't distract. Like he doesn't. He's so focused and like a whistle, and he'll sit there and then he will swim 100 yards that way, and he'll blow a whistle and turn him that way, and he'll go find the duck way over there that they hid like 200 yards away, and then bring it back and then do it again and again and again, like a military dog. It's unbelievable.
Shout out to Juice. Shout out to my stepdog Millie. I have a stepdog, Millie.
Okay.
Rue, Charlie.
Wait, what's a stepdog?
Stepdog is a dog that I am responsible for 8% of the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Millie. Coach, I know you're busy.
Do you have to pay?
In different ways.
Okay.
Don't we all have to pay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Even when there's not a bill, we're
Part
paying,
of
Coach.
that,
We're
you
paying.
only get 8%
Yeah.
hesitation.
Students, thank you for watching this week's edition of the Fireside Chat. See you Saturday at the Pavilion. Appreciate everything you do for us. Hotty toddy.
Go Rebs.